This is something that happened to a friend of mine a few years ago. At that time, my friend was living alone in a small rental house in rural Ohio, about 20 minutes outside the nearest town. It was one of those areas where houses are spread far apart, surrounded by trees and empty shells. At night, it gets extremely quiet. No traffic, no people walking around, just insects and wind. The house itself was old but well maintained. Two bedrooms, one bathroom, a narrow hallway, and a small kitchen at back. Nothing about it felt creepy when you first walked in. He worked early mornings, so he usually went to bed around 10 or 11 p.m. He was a light sleeper but not paranoid. He didn't believe in ghosts and he wasn't the type of scare easily. That changed during second month living there. One night around 2:40 a.m. he woke up suddenly, not from dream, from a sound. At first he thought something was knocking on the front door. Three slow knocks, evenly spaced, not aggressive, not urgent. He stayed in bed listening. The house was silent afterwards, no footsteps, no voices, nothing else. After minutes, he convinced himself that he had imagined and tried to fall asleep back. Then the sound came again, same rhythm, but this time it came from inside the house, specifically from the hallway just outside his bedroom. He said that's when his stomach dropped because his bedroom door was closed and whatever made that sound wasn't outside the house anymore. He didn't move, he didn't turn on the light. Eventually, the knocking stopped. He didn't open the door, he didn't check the house, just lay there till morning. The knocking happened again the next night. Same time, same three knocks. This time it came from bathroom door. The night after that, from kitchen cabinets. It never happened during the day, never before midnight. Always around 2:30 to 3 a.m. He started checking the locks obsessively. He bought cheap security cameras and placed them in the hallway and living room. Nothing ever appeared on the footage, but the small things changed. The chair slightly moved, the cabinet doors left open, the bathroom mirror fogged over when even though no one had showed. He told himself there was a logical explanation. But deep down he felt like whatever was making the sound wasn't trying to scare him. It felt curious, like it was learning the layout of the house. About 2 weeks in, the knocking changed. It came from the bedroom door. Three slow knocks, then a pause, then a voice. It was quiet, almost polite. "Can I come in?" he said. The voice didn't sound angry or threatening. It sounded empty, flat, like it was copying how a person talks without fully understanding it. He didn't answer. The voice waited. Then it came something that made his blood drain cold. "You forgot to answer last time." That night he didn't sleep at all. The next morning he checked the camera footage. That time there was something there. At 2:39 a.m. the hallway camera activated. The first hallway looked normal. Then the image began to darken unnaturally, like the light was being drained from the room. The audio picked up three knocks. Then a whisper extremely closer to the camera. "I know you are awake." The camera shut off immediately after he packed a bag and that same morning. When he opened the door to leave, he noticed something that made him stop. On the inside of the door, carved deep in the wood, were the three knock indentation. Knock marks from the inside. He left the house that day and never went back. The landlord later called him confused. He said the house was empty, but the motion sensors keep triggering at night. Always in the hallway, always at the same time. My friend still hears knocks sometimes. Not at the doors, on the walls, on windows. Three slow knocks. He doesn't answer anymore because the last time he did, something knocked back from inside the room.